Damn. I'm just gonna take this body off. Damn. We'll snap back on. It's all right. All right. We're gonna put the stock shock back on. This thing, when it has the battery in it, it's just like it's bottomed out. It's just all the way down. So we'll put this other one. It's just all plastic, and the other one's all cool. It's all aluminum and anodized. We'll get to that. We'll see it here. All right, I gotta pop this guy off. What's up, Darkness? Darkness Unknown. I like that name. Diana Lopez, what's up? Something's wrong with the steering and everything on this. It's just, I don't think it's centered. That's how it steers the guy right there. So, yeah, the guy is connected right here on the seat, and then it has this little black thing right here, and it turns his head. All right, we'll put him right here for a second. Yeah, the screwdriver doesn't fit. Got some new screwdrivers in there, square, and they don't fit in these holes now. And my other ones are just so messed up, so I'm just gonna have to wait till this hole gets a little more, and then open it up a little bit. I feel like that's all right. There it is. Yeah, this bike's pretty cool. It's got a metal chain, and the battery uses like an old style battery right here. It has its own connector. It's like a micro. And this thing lasts 45 minutes. It's pretty awesome. Okay, got those screws out. I'm gonna have to take off this part right here. I'm really been looking at tires for this thing and wheels. There's not many options. There are some though. And for like, I don't know, around 45, 50 bucks, you can get some good tires. So can get some pretty soon. All right, let's do this side. I was just gonna go take it out and leave that shock on it, but it's just, I can't take it anymore. Just the back is just slammed. It's looking all stupid when it's going into turns. All right. Now we can take this seat and the rear cowl. Oh, it's got some scratches from the guy in the back of the seat right here. I've seen guys, they trim the back. I'm gonna have to do that. They trim just like the bottom right there, just up to right here. All right. So here's where the shock is, right here. Excuse me. All right. Now, I just only want to take off enough stuff to get to that shock. If I just take this off, we'll start with the top. That one is Allen. What's up, Colin? Oh, I put that there. This one is under some pressure right here. All right. This shock was a waste of money. It was like 20 bucks, 22 bucks. And then just bottomed out. Okay. I think just it's set up for maybe like a lithium battery. It's a lot lighter. Maybe it would work for that. Because it's basically nothing in there, but it would still, it wouldn't be all the way up, rebounded. Full rebound. Got a little tire iron here. Got a lock nut on the other side, so it's pretty easy to just take on and off and just hold the other side. The axle, pretty cute. I just got bearings. I made a video of that. It's on my page. I got the bearings right here. Pretty cool. I've been carrying this front opener. Got off Blade HQ. It's a AKC. All right, we just gotta get to that shock. Let's just take the body off too. Let's just get to this whole fucking thing. I don't even think I had that screw tight in there. I was telling my friend at work about when I do lives working on this thing, and he's like, it's like the ASMR, but it's like a visual ASMR. I'm like, oh, I didn't really think about it like that. So I watch videos, lives like this, people just building models and stuff. So I thought it'd be cool to do a live of this stuff. So I mainly do KTM RC390 videos. I'm trying to get that going, and always wanted to get one of these, and this thing is pretty fun. Okay. Finally figured out where to put the on-off switch. Just double side taped it to the side right there. It's perfect. Okay, now these are the crash bars when you're driving and you're taking a turn and it hits the side of right here. And sometimes you can bounce it back up, but sometimes it catches on a rock and it just flips the bike over. But it's pretty cool. These are $3 to replace. I do have these wheels right here, and I'm waiting to put them on because I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. Kind of want to make like my own bar setup, either off of the body holes or like from here to here. Saw some guys in Hong Kong that have some cool stuff. I think they have that carbon frame, but I've seen some other guys just like tap holes into their bike. Okay. This chain's pretty cool. Those are expensive though. They're like $25 without shipping and tax. That one's always in there. Jeez. Take that one off and take this one off. Just redid the wiring, and after I put it all together all neat, then I broke the wire off the motor, and I had to have Bree help me put it on, but luckily there was enough solder on it to get it back on there. So I didn't have to go to the store and go buy more solder. But I do have a solder gun. I was kind of blown. I'm like, what? a long time ago. And these bearings are awesome. They were only $10 and made a huge difference from rolling into turns. And it just carries the speed. All right, let's get this shock off though. I was in a hurry and I forgot to file this down, and it didn't really matter when I put it together because it was all straight and everything, but I'm gonna take it apart all the way again completely, like, and put it all back together soon. Okay, we got that off. I think I just need to take this to get this off right here. And the gearbox. Damn. All right, let's see. Take that off too. It's the bigger wrench. And keeping this chain slack where it's supposed to be, it's pretty freaking hard. You have to do it every time you go out and use the bike. There was a guy I saw, he made spacers so the bolts won't slide back. This one right here, and then the one I just took out, he has little like crescent moon beveled spacers. They look pretty cool. Wish I had a 3D printer. I'd go crazy making crap for this bike. Okay. Got that. See how dirty this chain is. It's pretty clean. Okay, disconnected. Be careful with that. Make sure to break it off again. Nope, it's on there. All right. And I got to take this off too. We're going to take the handlebars off. It's where the guy's hands snap into. This is the nut underneath this. Just hold it with your thumb. And a washer. Okay, guess I'll take this side off. The radiator cover. There's a new one that came out and it's all black. The frame and like all these gray parts and the steering. I just got the gold forks. I ordered them yesterday, so I should have them pretty soon. I'll do a live putting those on. Okay, that should be it, but I don't think it is. What else do I need to do? Because I have to take that off. Take the screw. Whoa. This one is holding it on. We'll just take the whole top part. I was watching this video that these guys made in Hong Kong. They have their own RC motorcycle club. And his name's RC Mong. And they call this thing the Hunchback. That was pretty funny. Because the translation, so they just made just general names for stuff. The Hunchback. Right, I think I could slide this off. Oh no, I have to take that off. All right. Take this off. I lost one of these little set screws behind my work when I was playing with this thing. Okay. And that's all jacked up. This is like the part of the bike right here with all the steering. All right, there we go. Plug this too. Just take everything apart. To get this damn shock out. All right, now we're at the shock. Here we go. Looks pretty cool. And we're gonna put this boring gray one back on. Yeah, and this shock it's 3 pieces. Well, actually 4 pieces because you have to press this rod into it. But I think it's way stiffer than this one. This one feels stiff, but it feels all nice and squishy, but it's just too squishy. Even if I tighten this up, it does nothing. All right. What is holding this together? This screw right here. Okay. What else? Let's take this off too. reset this up. Okay. Juice. Just gonna have to take the whole frame apart, I guess. I'm gonna set that 1,000,000 times. So all be worth it. It's hard trying to find a place to use this. I've been going to Walmart, and every time I drive around, I look for see if the parking lot's smooth or not. But I looked over at the high school, and they have tennis courts over there. They look like they're locked right now. The basketball courts, I know there's some leaves, but they probably get cleaned up. I gotta go check that out. So cool. I started getting back into the RC stuff, and then they built or someone opened up a RC car shop down the street, and I went in there and asked them if they had a spring this size. It's a 52 millimeter shock. It says online, but they only have like big car stuff over there. So I am just gonna wait till they get their mini Z track going and get one of those. I don't know why they made the swing arm like this. Sandwiches onto the rear shock here. All right, so this is that new part I got a couple weeks ago. I think a couple weeks ago. All right, let's just pop out. And this is screwed together. There we go. I'm gonna take this though back to the RC car shop and be like, "Come on, please, gotta have something." Okay, this back and back here. See what you guys are doing out here. Can you shout out Ollie? What's up, Ollie? Shout out whoever. What's going on? Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is the bottom. Turn this on. Yeah, Ollie, if you thinking about getting one of these, I would totally get one. Okay, there we go. Jeez. The hard part about this stupid shock is that you gotta slide it in like this part all together. It's really weird. You'll see. You'll see. All right, that I'm gonna screw that piece back on. And that metal piece locks in there. I like this purple anodized stuff. It's pretty cool. Don't want to go too tight. Taken this apart and put it back together so many times now. It's still pretty loose. Okay, it's tight. Right, that goes. That. Damn, this is okay. It's a lot different when you're putting it together piece by piece. We will get it. There's. Slowly. Okay, on switch. Just gotta get these little tabs in. Trying to see what's the best angle I can get this at. Struggle. There will be a struggle. There we go. Okay, get all these wires over. Shit, turn my heater down. Back to it. This one was just from one side. I think. Was it here? That is pretty rough. I think I got a piece of sandpaper. I'm gonna take this out tomorrow. Go visit my friend Tim. I'm gonna take my motorcycle out, put this in my backpack, be a total dork, and go stand next to my motorcycle and play with this remote control. It's cold right now. It's freezing. We got battery powered gloves. They're heated gloves. And it's still fucking cold. I can barely feel it. Okay, here's the other one. Okay. Got that together. We got the electronics in. Wires are out of the way. We're going to put the radiator cover back on. Here. Put the bevel side up. These are some tiny little screws right here. What's everybody doing? What day is it today? It's Friday today. I want to tighten them all the way up on that side because Thing's kind of funky. Gets all twisted and the steering gets in the way. Yeah, if someone knows how to 3D print stuff, I would make a new radiator cover for this and make it a lot slimmer and tighter to the frame. But I might just get some 2-liter bottle and cut it out and bend it with some heat. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna put this back on. Now, one of the most important things with this bike is to make sure that this is pointing at 12. And this is, that'd be like 7:30, but this has to be pointed to 1 o'clock. So 12 and 1, basically. And there's a hex. There's a hex in here. And keeps this rod in place. There we go. So we're going to be really fucking careful when we put this back on. And this has to be straight. In. All right, we're so easy to move it. All right. Try and push this back. Can here we go. I'm doing it the cheater way. Get back in there. We go. Now we got it. All right, and the wire's out. This thing is straight. Okay. I'm gonna put this back on. I'm gonna loosen this up all the way. Oh shit. I'm gonna loosen this though, because obviously it's not loose enough. Or it wouldn't have yanked that whole shit out. Okay. Bam. That was a little easier that time. Use this bigger screwdriver. All right, we got to figure out. I put that screw right there to hold it for a second. All right, this is the shock bolt. So we got the shock in here. And we need to put the other pieces. So we have to get the rod of the shock into this. I might get lucky. I think I got it. I just need to get the spring straight. Nope, we don't got it in there. All right, let's try to get it to hang. Fuck. All right. Let me take this one back out. All right, we're gonna try to get that spring straight on there. So the rod is straight so I can slide this thing through it. Oh my God, I got it. Sweet. Okay, now there's a plastic thing I sanded. Yeah, the spring is way stronger. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to take it out tomorrow. Missing. What's that bit? Here we go. All right, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is on still. Perfect. Oh my God, this was a waste of money. Christ. Okay. Now we got that. We're gonna do that one. This is the one. So regular minute. This one right here. That's the steering. And then the throttle is this one, which goes to the motor. Um, I don't know if you're still there, Ren G Master 650. I'm gonna get some of those mini Z's, I think, and um, I used to race the Formula One cars when I was really young, like before high school, like middle school and high school. The Tamiya F1s. I had the old school F103, and then I got the F201. I have it's the Pro. Yeah, F201. It was the 4-wheel drive F1. That one was pretty sick. But I never got to actually use it. I built it, but the F103 is what I raced. But I'm all about this motorcycle right now, though. Damn. Excuse me. Okay, where are we here? Steering is still straight. All the screws to hold this guy on is together. We just need to screw this on right here. Okay, that holds the battery. Never mind. Let's get this motor back on. All right. To get some new bolts like these soon. These are getting pretty messed up. Okay, that's on. This. So many pieces. Okay, we got all that together. Got that screw in there. Okay, we can put the handlebars back on for sure. This. One, two, 4 washers. One more silver nut. Okay. Washer thin. All right, here we go. Got it. Nope. Okay, we're gonna use the screwdriver. All right. No way I can get that wrench on there. I miss those little wrenches I used to have for the Tamiya cars. You get one. Little handlebars. Oh. Spares. I got one. drop that washer somewhere. I'm not even gonna look for it. I will find that later. We're on a roll right now. Flip it upside down. Okay, we're getting close. Guy. These two screws are for the body. These are for the body. Here and here. These are all for. This is for the axle and that. Okay. Let's put this steering thing back on. Set screw is still in there. Fuck, let's keep it on there. All right, here we go. Wrong way. We're just gonna set this right here for now. Okay, straight. I'm loving that spring. That is awesome. Okay, now I'll plug this motor in. Tuck that baby up in the radiator area. It's the battery. All right, let's put the wheel back on. So I can set this thing up. All right. There we go. Sometimes this chain is tricky. Sometimes I get it first try. Here we go. The axle. Just, I don't know what you would call it. The inner axle or the outer axle. All right, there's the inner. Get a nut. Oh, it's that one piece I tried to put on backwards. The little steering arm. Okay, let's put that snug for right now. Gosh, that feels so much better. Yes. Poing, poing, poing. Let's get a better view so I can see what you guys are, if anyone's watching. There we go. All right, now get the battery cover. Oh, I want to file that down. Got to file it. Look at the chain rubbing. All right. So now when the chain's tight, it's not going to rub on here. Okay, let's tighten this up then. Get that slack right there. Okay, we got this chain almost tight. Why is this not getting tight? The fuck? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's wrong. I gotta take this back wheel off. Okay, take this back wheel off. Reset this chain. So I think the chain's supposed to be underneath that. Yeah, it goes underneath here. There we go. I think that's what was wrong with it. But no, I don't think that's what was. Okay, you guys have to lift that up. Okay, we're loose. Come on, you fucking tiny ass chain. Okay, let's see this axle. Let's get this started. There we go. Okay, let's put this battery thing back on and see what's going on. There's just something that doesn't look right since I put that shock on it all. I think that this part's upside down, but yeah. All right, now let's start all over. I don't think this engine motor mount is on right. The one that's underneath here. And that sucks. All right, we're looking at the instructions. Looks right. I mean, there's gearbox is in the same spot too.